What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. We are going to try to change things up this podcast. We're not really going to get anything super serious this one. We have a lot of new people following. We have a lot of people that the podcast has been picking up. We've been very blessed. And for all you new people, welcome. First off, I'm Alec. This is my best friend in the world, my heterosexual life partner, Douglas Clendenin. And we are Fatherhood Unscripted. And what is that? What is it? What is it? Who is it? I'm just repeating myself. That's pretty much what you'll get if you're new and you haven't experienced Alec not be able to talk. It's pretty much every episode, and it's going to happen quite a bit. But yeah, I'm Alec. I have two amazing children. I have Micah, who is 9. He's 9. And I have Mia, who's going to be 8. And I love them to death. And there's my wife, Karina. And that's pretty much Alec. I live in Southern California. This is weird, like a dating profile. I like long walks on the beach and video games. No, but that's me in a nutshell. If you guys didn't know, on the back end of things, I handle the Instagram. I handle the graphics and stuff like that. Editing, all that fun stuff. I'm the editor-in-chief. No. And then there's Mr. Douglas. Want to talk about yourself here, homie?
Yeah. I am a family of 5. Got Jasmine, my wife, and my 3 beautiful kids. My oldest, who just turned 5 yesterday. Whatever this podcast is coming out, you're not going to know. July 18th. We're recording this July 19th, if you couldn't already guess. You'll also realize that DJ goes on bunny trails quite often. ADHD, also something about DJ. Now, pulling myself back, I have twins. They are both, obviously,
They're different
they're 3
ages.
years old. They're 3 years old, okay? They turned 3 at the beginning of July. Then, like I said, Nate's birthday was just recently. He turned 5.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, one reason, if you go all the way back, if you're wanting to listen to all of the episodes, by all means, go right ahead. But taking it back, why did we start Fatherhood Unscripted? One, we've already told you guys, we're dads. But we found that there wasn't a whole lot of stuff out there that kind of talked about like the dad journeys. There's like, I want to hear about other dads. Are they going through the same thing that we're going through? Also, it became kind of something that was therapeutic for Alec and I, just to talk about what we're going through currently and to be open and vulnerable to everybody that's willing to listen.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of how Fatherhood Unscripted started. Now, we'll let you know that has evolved quite a bit into what it is today. And we've grown quite a bit. If you go listen to that first episode,
Pretty bad.
Yeah, we're not as polished. The audio's meh, and it was at my dining room table. So there's also
You gotta say it differently. You gotta go, picture this.
We were both
June 21st,
no, sorry.
2023. You gotta bring out your Sophia, man.
Oh, man. Also, something that you need to know about DJ. Love the Golden Girls. Like, absolutely adore them. Wish that they were my grandmas. God bless all of them. They're no longer living, unfortunately. I wish I would have gotten the opportunity to meet at least one of them. Betty White would have been great. But yeah, it's that is me. I also have a shirt that Alec and Karina have bought me. They also bought me this children's book that was Golden Girls.
Anything Golden Girls, we like, oh, I gotta get that for
Golden
DJ.
Girls. I even had a coworker buy me these little magnets that were Golden Girls. Like, people know that I love the Golden Girls, and yeah. Whew. All right, another tangent that we went on.
We'll have to have a shirt eventually that says, "Picture this, Fatherhood Unscripted."
We definitely need to do that.
Golden Girls. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that little tangents. But yeah, we are Fatherhood Unscripted, and what does that look like in the digital world? That looks like we have Instagram, we have Facebook, obviously, because we have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have a TikTok, but I wouldn't go there if you're trying to find anything because we don't really post on there. We are, like Jesus said, we're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're everywhere where you can find something. Just type in Fatherhood Unscripted, you'll find us. You might find another one, but it's not us. We are the OG, are the gonna be the only one here pretty soon. But we are Fatherhood Unscripted, as I've said for the 20th time now. There's a lot of stuff incorporated into this now that we didn't think would be, or didn't even think about when we started. That was 2 years ago. Now we have Rooted in Brotherhood, which if you are a dad and you want community and you want just a place where you can connect with other dads and other faith-based dads, other just if you have a question, if you are going through something and you just need someone to talk to and you don't want to see a psychiatrist or any of that kind of stuff, Rooted in Brotherhood. You can just, the link is down in the show notes just for everyone listening. And we just want to create a place where you have people to turn to, you have brothers to turn to. Because listen, I've got 5 brothers and I don't talk to any of them anymore. It sucks. And so it's like that brother connection, which something me and DJ had built. First off, we've known each other forever and we think of each other more as brothers now, especially because we're married to our wives or sisters. But that's what Rooted in Brotherhood is for to build that community for people who need it. So please come join, comment, talk in there. We just want to make a place for you guys. Also, what other things we have? We have things in the works. We have fatherhoodunscripted.co coming. We've got a website. It's going to have all of our podcasts linked on there. It's going to have a way to get a hold of us if you guys want to talk to us or leave comments for the show. It's going to have merch, which we got some really cool stuff coming out, which I'm already out. You know, if you guys go back and listen a few episodes ago, it was a long time ago. There's a place called christculture.store, and they hold all of our merch. So if you guys want a Father Unscripted hat, are you wearing yours? Oh, snap. That's the OG one. You can get that one. We have some new stuff coming out. We have sweaters, we have hats, just really cool stuff if you guys want to rock it. And we're like, oh, well, it says fatherhood. Whatever. Okay, cool. Are you a dad? Yeah, cool. Is your life scripted? No, cool. Well, Fatherhood Unscripted. Your Fatherhood Unscripted. You are one of us. We are one. We are many. Anyways, but yeah, we got some cool things in the works. It's been a long, interesting 2 years with just the guests we've had on, the places this has gone that we never thought. If you guys have not listened very far back, and if you are new, if you go back to about, I think it was November of last year, so November 2024, you'll see an episode where we kind of started getting guests. It started with Simon Squibb, which amazing man, amazing dad. And then it kind of went down this hole and we got to Sean Finnegan. If you guys don't know Sean Finnegan, look at him. Awesome dude. We still talk to him to this day. We text every once in a while. And that led us on a path of all of people. Like if you are in Utah, most of our guests are from Utah. So you might enjoy going on a little rabbit hole down the Utah guest line. Like most of our guests, like I would say like 95% of our guests are from Utah. And they're all pretty much from Sean Finnegan, or they're all based around Sean Finnegan. Awesome, man. But we've been able to talk to some really, really cool people. And something I would like to do, if you do join Rooted, we're going to start announcing the guests ahead of time. So if there's somebody you really want to, like, if you follow and you really think is inspirational in your life and you have questions for them, on our website, once it's live, should be in the next couple of days. Actually, by the time this episode's out, it should be live. So it should be like fatherhoodunscripted.co. Join Rooted. We'll start announcing the guests ahead of time, and you can go on there and just like, hey, can you ask him this? Can you ask him X? We're going to be having, I'm not going to announce the name until it's set in stone, but we're going to be having a very influential, inspirational man on who is very high up in the entrepreneur world and is very respected by some very high up people in the entrepreneur world. And so we'll announce that. And once he comes on, we can have some questions for you guys. But this is a long tangent, but it's everything we do is for you guys, and everything that has become of this is because of you guys. So first off, I just want to say huge thank you. I know DJ's thankful, but we need this as much as you guys might need that community. The reason behind this, like DJ said, is that therapeutic part is we were in very dark spots in our lives. And we had talked about doing this podcast for years. Like we were like, hey, that would be a cool thing. And then it was one day, D's like, do you want to do it? Let's do it. And I was at his house. We had some crappy mics and we're like, let's just do it. And there have been times where we've gone a few weeks without posting. There's been gone times where we're like, well, maybe it's just gonna die. And I honestly did think it was gonna die for a good minute. But here we are 2 years later. I think we're 80 episodes in, maybe. I think we hit 100 in July. I think we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Like we're gonna hit, or in January, we're gonna be hitting about 100 episodes. It gets crazy to think about that. Like we're gonna be hitting a huge milestone. So just thank you guys. Now that I've gone off that tangent, D, I guess I'll let you talk for a little bit, but just a little bit. I don't know.
Thank you. Yes, I'm also thankful.
There you go.
No,
All right, that was all you
yeah.
got to say. Moving on.
Yeah, it has been a wild journey, and yeah, we realized very quickly, being in this space, how many people need it, and it's been really cool being in the front seat of some of these guests and being able to. What you guys don't know is the moment the camera's off, we get to have a little bit of time with them, a little behind the scenes with them, and just be able to chat and ask them questions. And some of these guys that we've had on, and even we had on, you got to go listen to Danny Bates' story. Is like it is awesome. But just speaking of, so we get done with her episode, okay, and okay, cool, we're good. No, we're not. Her audio was off. Everything was wrong about the episode. Like nothing was coming across clear. You couldn't really hear anything. And we're like, shoot, I really hope she's understanding. And I really hope that we can, because I love her story and I love that she didn't let it break her and she let it transform her. And she's a huge advocate for men's mental health. And I just appreciate being able to have that conversation with her. So I was like, come on, please just say you'll be back on. And thankfully, she was able to come back on, and the audio was. It was just like a hiccup thing. There have been absolute times where we get a guest on, and for some reason, our stuff's not working, and we're sitting there awkwardly, just like, "Sorry, guys, we're trying to figure this out. Not sure what's going on." There have been a lot of late nights Alec and I have had. You'll probably hear it in our voice that we're tired.
Yeah.
A lot of early mornings. I mean, like we're getting up at 5:30 to be on at 6 to record an episode. You'll hear us tired as well. But here we are. Like Alex said, at the beginning of next year, we're going to hit 100 episodes. There have been times where we did drop off for 2-3 weeks, and we would just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I made excuses to why I couldn't get on, or Alec had something come up, and we're just like, man, we'll do it next week. Nah,
That
we'll
was
do it next
exactly what it
week.
was like. Yeah, man, let's do it tomorrow. And then it didn't happen tomorrow.
It didn't happen. We'd get busy with the day, and we never really in that season we weren't really prioritizing it. But by the grace of God, it stayed. I don't. There should have been so many reasons why I should have died. Why we shouldn't even be talking to you right now. But you can believe whatever you want to believe. I believe in God just stepping into places, and when things are meant to be, things are meant to be. And I feel like he kept it alive for a reason. I feel like we're talking to you for a reason. You found this channel. I don't know if somebody shared it with you. I don't know if you just, by happenstance, you found it. But there is a wealth of entrepreneurial knowledge. If you are somebody of faith, We've had a ton of pastors on. If you're somebody who just wants to hear the story of a big influencer, we have that. We have who became
Fitness,
like a
health.
fitness. We became like great friends with a dad. You matter, Dad.
Well, Jordan.
Joe Jordan has been on our podcast more than once. You'll have seen him pop up. We also did a holiday special, Christmas special, whatever you want to call it. That was great. We talked about stories, Christmas stories, and he had a very funny one. And what was wild is he shared that, and then the very next day I was under the weather. Anyways, just coincidental things that happened, but we've had an absolute blast, and we're going to continue to having an absolute blast. And kind of to Alex's point, we're ramping up for guys. If you ever wanted to start your own business, if you've ever wanted to, just do your own thing. I know that
Uh-huh.
dads are out there. They're like, I just want to create a little more time with my family. I want to, I don't want to be tied down to a job. Well, it's in the works. Not sure exactly timeline wise because we got to get the guests lined up. We do potentially have that one guest that Alec was talking about, but we're going to start this entrepreneurial video series. So if you have
Uh-huh.
questions for people who are very successful in creating businesses or selling things or whatever your niche is, then please drop them in there for us so that we can ask them. And, hopefully through that, we can add value to your life and you can give to I'm just kidding. You take all the money you earn and just, give it to Fatherhood Unscripted. That's, we help you out. You help us out with all of your money. Now the Venmo is up. The
Gosh,
Cash App is up. Um, I just really feel the Lord is saying, I'm just kidding, guys. I
my
kid.
gosh. Well, I want to read something real quick. So, for the people who have joined Rooted, and just to kind of push Rooted again as a place to talk to us, me and DJ are on there all the time. DJ's on there every day. If you want to talk to us personally, we're on there. Or, I mean, you could email us at fatherhoodunscriptedpod@gmail. You can do that too. But there's a guy in there. His name's Jeremy. He was actually one of the first people to join. And when you guys do join, we do send you a personal video, just hey, welcoming you to the group. And he came back and said, "Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I found you guys' podcast on Spotify and has been listening to it a lot lately. It's exactly the kind of podcast I've been looking for as a dad, and I appreciate you guys doing it. It's really helped me know that all of us are kind of going through the same things and giving me some great tips on getting through it all, looking to see where it goes." That right there is like the cement. If we help one person with this podcast, that's it. That's we've succeeded as podcast hosts. But just if you're feeling the same way, like we're just dads. We're not huge influencers. We're not celebrities. Like we're just dads. We're just dudes at the end of the day. And so are you, for the most part. If there's moms listening to this too, hi. But for the most part, we're guys and we're dudes and we're dads, and that's it. That's our base foundation. And that is what Fatherhood Unscripted is. We are the roots of our kids. Fatherhood is the roots of your family. We want to make a strong foundation for our family. And by helping each other out and building each other to be stronger, that's what we want to do here. I mean, I really don't know what else to say. Like we put everything we can into this podcast for you guys because we love you. Um, yeah.
Yep.
Weird pause.
So go take a listen to some of our episodes, all of our episodes.
All of
We got
them.
great content. We got great content, all of them. I want you to binge watch them now. Actually, you can't really binge watch all of them because the
I
very
think it was
first
the first
few
like maybe 20 episodes that
wasn't
aren't
on.
video, but
But
from there on, it might be less than that. But from there on, it's
so
pretty much all
episode
video.
21, you better binge.
Well, there you go. And guess what? It's on a playlist on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, by the way, like we're really close to hitting 100 subscribers. And if you're the 100th subscriber, I mean, maybe we'll reach out to you and send you a hat. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would like to start doing some stuff like that. Like, for people who review, like maybe once a quarter or once a month or something like that. For people who review the podcast, people who follow us, I would like to start giving out hats, giving out sweaters, like cool stuff like that. I've got this really cool thing I want to do. I found out there's a place that makes custom vinyls, and I am a huge. You guys don't see them back here. I'm a huge fan of vinyls. Me and my wife, every Christmas, we give each other one, and we've had this huge vinyl collection. I want a custom Fatherhood Unscripted vinyl. And I think at some point I would like to, give a few out. I think that'd be sweet with some of our top episodes. I think that'd be really cool. Anyways, yeah, if you guys aren't following, it would be immensely grateful. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, check the little bell up here, whatever it is, so you get notified when we come on. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, if you could rate the show, you can give us 1 star. You can give us whatever you feel. I'm not telling you to give us 5
No,
stars.
whoa. 5 stars only. Well, we talked
Okay,
about this.
DJ's
We
telling you.
rehearsed this. We rehearsed this, Alec. Come
Sorry.
on. 5
Hold on.
stars only.
If you would please give us 5 stars, we would be willing to. Yeah. Anyways, 5 stars. It is what you want. If you think we're a sucky show, let us know so we can improve. But it would mean the world to us if you guys could rate us, subscribe, share, download, all that fun stuff. That would mean a whole heck of a lot to us because that just helps the podcast put in other people's eyes and just helps other dads. That's the whole goal of this thing, is just to help as many people as we can. Yeah, as we come on time, welcome to the show. We love you. DJ likes to say, God loves you. We love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. I stole your moment. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. But if you don't know, me and DJ are best friends. We've been best friends for a very long time. We know each other inside and out. And we want to be there for you. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's why we have created outlets for you to come in, for you to share. And yeah, we are here for you. Go follow us on everything, social media wise, Apple Podcast, Spotify, everything. Guys, we love you, and we will definitely see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.